Yo, what's good, guys? It's GM Jidel, and we are here rebuilding the Sacramento Kings.
Oh, dude, your brother.
I love him.
We're on start today, and as of today, April 12th, when I'm recording this, wow, that would be 4 days before the end of the regular season. That is very depressing, but as of actually March 9th, the Kings are 28-36, so we're gonna miss the playoffs. That's okay. I believe we have a lottery pick. I'm not sure. The actual Kings GM, Vlade Divac, who I've met, nice guy, in my 1 minute interaction with him. I don't know what he's been up to. He's been up to some weird things, and that's why we have a losing record, so I'm here to fix that. All right, Giannis won MVP, no surprise. Gave it out to him yesterday. And the Bucks defeat the Clippers in the championship round. Time for my work to get started. I don't know a lot about what's gonna happen this offseason, but I figure we'll figure it out. We end up with the 14th pick in the lottery, so that's not great, but it's okay. Luke Walton, I don't think he's a good coach. Just gonna put that out there. Well, we have Bogdanovich. Basically just Bogdan with an Ovich added. We could just add an Ovich to Lucas. He'd be Lukasovich. You know what I'm saying. This guy's now our head coach. Logic. And we signed the trainer and the head coach. We overpaid because Vivek can pay the bills. Get a head scout too. Bam. Big salary, big bucks. All right, NBA draft. We know this draft class very well. We don't know what players will be available. Josh Green, James Weissman, hello, and Isaiah Stewart. We're gonna take James. People say I don't pronounce his last name right in the comments, so we're just from now on gonna refer to him as James, who, like me, is a 76 overall center. Cool. All right. So I guess we're going to be paying Marvin at the 4 going forward if this is how we're going to build the team, and I'm cool with that. So I'm going to accept the team option on De'Aaron Fox. Obviously, we have to keep De'Aaron, and half of my rebuilds, the other teams just try to give me De'Aaron for no reason. Like, why y'all giving away such a good young point guard? It doesn't make sense. Jabari declined, but honestly, the guys we want to keep, we're keeping. Now, Bogdanovich. Qualifying offer extending to him. Daquan will decline. Kyle Guy, only a 69. Nice. 22 years old. I like Kyle Guy. He's a good shooter. I don't know if he'll ever really develop into a quality role player for us during this rebuild, but hopefully we can keep him. And Bogdanovich. I know that's not his name. It's okay. This guy looks so young. It freaks me out how he's already 27. He just looks so young. And he agreed to come back, which is awesome. We're renouncing the rights to a whole lot of other guys. And actually, we ended up matching a 1-year deal with him. So that's unfortunate. He didn't want to come back for the long haul. So we got De'Aaron, we got Buddy and Bogdan, we got Harrison Barnes, who's on a big kind of contract. We might want to look to move that one. Bielitsa's not terrible. Bagley's actually a center, but that's okay. James is the worst center on our roster right now. So we don't really need Rashawn Holmes. Maybe we can get some value for Holmes with Barnes. I feel like we don't really need either of them. I mean, obviously Barnes is kind of a part of what we're doing now, but it's not going to be a part of our long term. You feel me? All right, the Timberwolves are willing to just give me Jarrett Culver and another young player to build with the team. I'm happy with. I don't save that much in salary with this trade this year, but that's okay. But I have $8 million in cap room now, which is going to give me some more flexibility here. Let's get better at the backup point guard spot. Let's grab a Darren Collison back from being, I don't remember what his reason for leaving was. I just know it was something to do with his faith, but now his faith has been restored in the Kings, I guess. I don't know. He came back to play for the Kings. That's all that matters. Kyle Guy coming back. Bielitsa got worse after I complimented him. My words have a lot of weight behind them, I guess. So the key piece of this rebuild is De'Aaron. Got the potential to be a dynamic defender, passer, scorer. Of course, untapped potentialing him. Then we're going to throw another untapped on James. Then we're going to throw another untapped on Marvin. And I kind of view those as my big 3. You know, we got Jarrett Culver, who we're adding to that. We got Buddy Hield, of course, and Bogdan. This is my squad. I got De'Aaron, Buddy, Jarrett Culver, James Johnson. What are you doing in the starting lineup? Get out of there. De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Jarrett Culver, Bagley, James, Bogdanovich, Bielitsa, Giles, and Collison. I actually really like our bench. I know the ratings aren't crazy high, but I don't know. Seems like we got some scoring punch on the bench. Our starting lineup, we got a lot of height. Marvin's athletic. Culver will be a good defender one day. Fox is a good defender now. I don't know about James yet. All right, so I'm having the team play really fast. You guys have probably noticed in these rebuilds, I usually build teams that are kind of meant to play more of a half-court slow game. This team is built to play fast. I have the game plan set to kind of a speedy game plan. So let's go to December 1st, not too far in the future, and see how we're doing. So we are 8-8. which, you know, honestly, don't think is really all that bad. We're the 9th seed right now. Our point differential makes me think we're gonna fall off a little bit. All right, we're gonna stick with this for a little bit. I don't really know what my goal for the season is. I don't really have a good grasp of where we are in the pecking order of the league. If we make the 8th seed, I'll be happy. So that should be our goal, 8th seed. I'm now gonna go to the end of December and see where the team's at. This might be a little bit of a slower first season. All right, we're 14 and 17. Honestly, with how many bigs we have, I'm going to try to play a little bit slower. I think that's honestly the move. All right, we're going to go to the trade deadline, and we're not going to really salvage our future to force the 8th seed if it's not going to come. So we'll probably look to move maybe a Bielitsa type of guy if the team keeps struggling and just, you know, try to build on something going into next year. All right, so since I slowed the tempo down, we've played better. What a surprise. All right, so we're 27 and 23. We are the 7th seed. It looks like we're kind of going to make the playoffs. Just us and the Thunder will be the 7 or 8 seed. That's my guess. So I'm happy with how things are going. Trade finder, Bogdanovic, you know, he only re-signed for 1 year, so I may as well explore. He might just leave anyway. All right, I'm going to trade Bielitsa for Larry Nance. Larry Nance, you know, I'm going to have him for 3 years. He has a unique contract where he's getting paid less every year going forward. And I know Bielitsa and Nance have a little bit different skill sets, but it's okay. All right, so we're going to plow ahead, hopefully make the playoffs, and hopefully, you know, win a game or two in the first round. All right, we finished the year 42 and 40, 1 game over 500, feeling good about ourselves. And now, as the 8th seed, we're going against the Denver Nuggets in the first round. You know, I think we could maybe do some damage to the Denver Nuggets. All right, let's see how this series goes. Game 1, the Denver Nuggets, the heavy favorites, as we are only the 8th seed and we are not the Suns. This does not bode well for our chances. We lose Game 1 in Denver. A notoriously difficult place to play. The altitude is so high, we can barely breathe. You know, we're down in Sacramento. I don't know how elevated Sacramento is. I've only been there once, did not take notice of the sea level in relation to the city. One of my biggest flaws as a tourist is I don't observe that. But we did take Game 3 in Sacramento, which, might I add, is a very nice arena. And we also take Game 4. So we've actually tied the series up 2-2. And we're here to fight. We're here to play. And we almost came back, but we did not. Wow, great stuff for me there. Very insightful. All right, Denver Nuggets. They beat us in 6. I'm very happy we took them to 6. I think that's a pretty good stretch for us. So next season, hopefully, you know, we can make it to a conference finals. If not, an NBA finals. And Trae Young beats Luka Doncic in the finals. That would be a story. But we move on to the draft lottery. We have the 19th pick in this draft. And with the 19th pick, we shall take, see if anyone wants to trade for this pick. Our guy Christian Wood is available. You know why not? Christian, you're a part of damn near every championship team I make. And I didn't sign you as a free agent. I traded for you. I think that's actually what I usually do. It's okay. I didn't really want to pick anybody with that 19th pick. I wasn't feeling it. Accepting our team option on Bagley, of course. Of course on Culver. Declining Corey Joe. He's a little expensive. So Kawhi Leonard declined his player option. He doesn't want to play in a big city. He wants to play in Sacramento. Fortunately for us, we're going to have to re-sign Giles, Fox, and Bogdanovic. So let's do that. Come on, man. Do not. Come on. Player option on it. If you accept my 5-year deal and at the last second go for a 1-year deal, I'm going to be a little upset. I'm going to take it personally. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to try to re-sign Bogdan to a 3-year, $39 million deal. And I'm also going to try to bring back Giles, of course, as our backup. Now, he actually wants some big money. We'll give you 16 per. I think that's actually an overpay, but we're okay overpaying because we can keep the team intact. Now, here come the 1-year deals. And De'Aaron takes the 1-year, $3 million deal. They all take 1-year deals. Okay, well, we actually have $20 million in cap room to play with because of that. I'm going to look to unload Collison and make a run at Schroeder. If I fail, it's okay. The Knicks will give me a top 5 protected pick. I like the sound of that. A Knicks pick is probably a lottery pick. I have $27 million in cap room now. All right, we're offering Schroeder a $60 million deal, and he accepts. So now, you know, we can bring back Kyle Guy. Kyle Guy is our guy, and he's not interested in coming back with us. That's a little depressing. But we're moving on. We don't need Kyle Guy. We got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is an amazing shooter. All right, again, I'm going to do untapped potential for De'Aaron. I want him to be the league's best point guard. Again, I'm going to do untapped potential for our guy Marvin and James. Once again, bro, same camp. You wanted to go a different camp this year? Too bad. Same camp. All right, so right now our rotation is so deep, I'm not actually getting minutes for Nance, and the fact that I'm paying him, you know, I'm going to want to. I can't move Giles yet. I think I'm going to try to package Giles and Nance together somehow. So I'm going to wait till about, I think January 15th is the day I can make a trade. So we're going to go to January 15th and see how the team does. We're 2019. This team is pretty much the same as last year, but let's see, man. Maybe we can get some value for Giles. So the Spurs are willing to give us DeJounte Murray if we throw in that Knicks pick. And honestly, I'm also getting Lucas Samanik. I hope I said that right. Only 22. Could develop into a bench guy for us as well. DeJounte Murray instantly will be the best backup point guard in the NBA. I know we already have Schroeder. We can work on moving Schroeder too. That's not a big deal. So DeJounte Murray's already the second best player on the team behind De'Aaron. Woo! And he's not on a bad contract either. I like that trade for us. All right, I'm gonna move Schroeder and Bogdanovic for Harrell and Roberson. The reason I'm doing this is Bogdanovic is gonna leave. Harrell, instantly we're gonna have the best backup center and the best backup point guard in the NBA. In fact, you know what? I could start Harrell and bring Wiseman off the bench. All right, so we got De'Aaron, Buddy Hield, Culver, Bagley, Harrell, DeJounte Murray, James, Christian Wood. We're only playing 3 guys off the bench right now, but they're 3 great guys. I don't know if this is the way I'm really going to have the starters bench. I might move some guys around depending on how we are, but we'll go to the trade deadline and see how we do. All right, we're 27 and 25. You know, we're still struggling a little bit. I'm going to try mixing up the lineup. I'm going to try playing Murray at the 2 guard. See how that works out for us. Bringing Buddy off the bench. I think it could, you know, work out. Go to this 9-man rotation. We also switched Harrell and Bagley at the 4 and the 5. Let's see if that matters at all. And to the end of the season, we go. All right, Giannis with another MVP. This man just racks up MVPs, and we are the 5 seed, okay? We finished 46 and 36, improvement over last year. We're happy about that. You know, we have an interesting team. I don't know if we truly have our go-to scorer in a playoff situation yet, but, you know, Fox led our team in scoring. Harrell, my God, bro, you're too efficient. You're scaring everybody. We are going against the 4th-seeded Suns, which, you know, obviously scary hours. The good news is I have a lot of firepower this time on the defensive side to put on Booker. I got Murray and I got Fox. All right, hopefully we do well against the Suns. You know, I never seem to be able to beat the Suns in the first round, but hey, maybe my luck will turn around this time. Close game 1. We actually take game 1 on the road. So, hey, this is looking up for us. It was a close game, but it was a road game and we won it. And game 2 is really going our way. We won all 4 quarters. I think this year, you know, we're getting rid of the Suns. We're saying, hey, it hasn't been sunny out here in California for like a month. It actually hasn't been, and it's been depressing. Okay, come on now. All right, so a clean sweep of the Suns. Did not see that coming. The Spurs are the 1 seed, but they traded us DeJounte Murray. So who is on their team now? Devontae Graham, Lonnie Walker, DeRozan, Isaiah Todd, and Gobert. All right, well, that team does... Honestly, I don't think that's a very great team. I'm just going to sim the game and see what happens. I'm not even going to make a game plan. I feel like we have a lot more talent than them, especially on offense. I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that. I think they're a fake 1 seed. Reminded me of that Atlanta Hawks team that got destroyed by the Cavs like 4 years ago, 5 years ago at this point. I don't know. I don't get that Spurs team. So we beat them twice in San Antonio. Looks like we're probably going to sweep them. So we're going to go to the conference finals without suffering a playoff loss. Nice. No, we're going to lose this game. You know the Spurs had to take 1 from us. They're the Spurs. And they came back down 3-0 last series. So maybe they have us right where they want us. Or maybe we just beat them 4-1. And we're going against Memphis. We're always going against Memphis in these videos. Memphis Grizzlies, here we go. We're going to try to protect the paint against those bigs, against Ja. And I really think we have a good team to match up with them. They did take game 1. They're the home team. You know, they're the higher seed. But I don't know. I think we're going to take one of these games in Memphis. We are. And I think we're going to win this series in 6 or 7. I don't know. I think we match up with them pretty well. We don't have the greatest, you know, defensive, you know, big and Bagley to take on both Valanciunas and Jaren. You know, Harold can only do so much, but even Harold doesn't have the greatest ratings in the game. Just the way we're able to lock down the perimeter with DeJounte and with De'Aaron is a very special defense, and we got the Celtics, so this is it, man. We could win the title right here. The Celtics are a really tough team, though. They got a lot of good players. Hayward and Tatum. That's gonna make it tough for us. That is gonna make it tough for us, but I think we can beat them up inside. They don't really have a lot of size. All right, I don't know how this series is going to go. I imagine we're the underdog in this series. I'm just hoping we take one of the games on the road in Boston. That's really our only hope in this series. And we take game 1 in overtime, so that's huge for us. This series is going to just be tough because of Tatum. I don't think we have a great answer for Tatum, to be honest. So we lose game two narrowly. So here in Sacramento, again, we got to win both of these. We got to win all our home games. We got to win all our home games if we want to win this NBA Finals. And I'm actually surprised we're in the NBA Finals this early, but we're meant to be here. We got the defense. Kings play great defense. Celtics, you know, they ain't kings. They're not royalty. They don't wear that purple. But we do, baby. We are the champions. This might be one of the weirdest teams we've made, honestly. De'Aaron Fox, shout out to De'Aaron with the MVP of the finals. Hey, I mean, this is a weird team. I'm not gonna lie. De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray, Culver, Harold Bagley. If you told me this was the team we were gonna win the title with before I started recording, I don't know if I believe you, but I'm happy this is the team because every time I try to build a defense-first team, it doesn't ever seem to win, never seems to work out. So I'm glad that a defensive-minded team like this actually won. Makes me happy. So if you guys enjoyed this rebuild as much as I did, slam the like below, subscribe for more rebuilds. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.